Hey everyone. Most RPGs treat mana the same usual way you're accustomed to. You spam your strongest skill, you eventually run out of mana, you drink a potion, start spamming your strongest skill again. In DreamIn My Game, I wanted to do things a bit differently. Let me show you how. Instead of mana being something you spend, it's a team-wide threshold that increases each round. So if your team's mana, or energy as we might call it, is at 2, you can use any ability that costs 2 or less for every unit. Next round it goes up to 3, unlocking stronger moves as the battle goes on. This means you can't just spam your strongest skill from the start. You have to think about when to use those powerful abilities and how to get there. It's all about timing and make each round's decision count. I believe this allows for quite a few different interesting design opportunities. For instance, I could get rid of items altogether. I don't need mana potions anymore, and currently I also don't need health potions either. Given that the item designing is quite stale in most games and it's always the same usual stuff that you expect, I'm glad I can get rid of them. As a second opportunity, now all abilities matter. Instead of having some sort of like self-caused power creep where your initial abilities serve their purpose and now they're useless because you have this super more powerful Ultima ability that costs a gazillion mana, now all of them work and you can still use them at any round, whenever of course you can cast them, and there are always consequences to using them. This also ties in with the philosophy of my game, which is the ability to build different kinds of teams. You could create a fast team that uses cheaper skills early on and tries to win quickly, or a slower team that survives until you can unleash really powerful abilities later in the match. It's all about how you want to play, and of course you can mix and match however you prefer. So this is how mana works in DreamIn. Of course, there are still quite a few questions like what happens if you don't bring units that can play anything at a certain round? Is that too boring? Is that a problem? Questions that need to be answered by players as well. So please let me know what you think, if it still feels intuitive enough, and if you have any suggestions. Thank you for listening.